Hi, good morning. We are the last team and we are going to explain you about the generalities of the normative structure for the audit. I am Pamela Moreno and my partner is Karina Villegas. And we work in an important accounting firm. So, first of all, let's going to start with the background. Well, in 1845, the Commercial Tribunal in Mexico established the Mercantile School. In 1845 is founded the Commercial School by Decree of Santa Anna. In the next year is organized in Scotia the Accountant Society. In 1868 is founded the Escuela Superior de Comercio y Administración by July 50. By 1880, Queen Victoria grants concession for founds the Accountant Institute of Gales. By 1887 is founded in USA the American Association of Public Accountants. By 1905 is created in Mexico the degree of Accountant of Commerce. During the same year, Pricewaterhouse established offices in our country. And finally, in 1923, begins to impart audit in the ESCA. Now, we are going with my partner Karina to continue with the next topic.
Good afternoon. I am Karina Villegas and I will talk about the structure of the audit standard. It is divided into five. The first is scope. These are the steps considered necessary in the circumstance to achieve the object of the audit. The second is goal. It is to evaluate objectively and concretely the activities of our company or any of its area to meet its goals. The third is request, those things that will be necessary for the authority. And five is definition. It gives the meaning of word that will be used within the standard. Then my partner, Pamela, will talk about the Código Professional of Ethics.
Well, our next topic is the Professional Ethics Code. The Professional Ethics Code is separated in five different parts: Part A, Part B, Part C, Part D, and Part E. The Part A is called General Application of the Code. Part B is Public Accountant in the Independence Practice. Part C, we're talking about the public accountant in public and private sector. Part D, talking about public accountant in the teaching. And finally, the part E is about penalties. The first part of the code, part A, is trying to tell us where and how we are going to apply the code. We are going to see the introductions and fundamental principles. Well, also that part refers to the integrity of the content, the integrity that have to apply and to have in uh, in their professional way. Also refers that the accountant have to be objective in all the work that they realize. Part B of the code, public accountants in the independence practice, refer us that principally that the accountant don't have to be interest conflicts, refers that the accountant have to take second opinions of another accountants, of another experts. Also refers that the administration of clients' assets have to be confidential. Part C refers to the public accountants in the public and private sector. In that part, the normative refers to the way that the accountant have to follow to conduct their job, their work, in order to offer the better results for the industries, and uh, and how to conduct in an ethic way. Part D of the code, public accountants in the teaching, refers to the how the accountant have to conduct in when they are in front of a group, or in front of another accountants trying to teach something. There are specific rules to do that.
Now I will talk about the International Accounting Standards. The international standards on accounting are prepared by the International Federation of Accountants, which are updated every year by the International Committee of the Auditing Practices, where they seek an international language of good management of the accounting world. This standard standardizes the internal processes of organization, allowing that these involved in the quality of their accounting and the procedures to they apply to the same area. ISAs in much of the world should be applied and followed in obligatory in the audits that key companies do periodically, give that these rules allow the demonstrated in an exact way the situation of the company and the accounting performance that it has at the time of the evaluation. A clear example is the audit of the state's financial, among many others. A specification of ISAS number 200, global objective of the independent auditor and realization of the audit in accordance with the international standard of auditing. Number 210, agreement of the term of the audit assignment. Number 220, quality control of the state audit financial. Number 230, audit documentation. Number 240, responsibilities of the auditor in the audit of state financial with respect to the fraud. Number 250, consideration of the legal provision and regularity in the audit of financial statements. Number 260, communication with the head of the government on the emitted. Now, the 265, communication of the deficiencies in the internal control at those responsibility for the government and the management of the entity. And number 300, that is planning of the audit of financial statements. Number 315, identification and assessment of the risk of impropriety material through the knowledge of the entity and its environment. Number 320. Relative importance or materiality in planning and execution of the audit. Number 330. Auditing responses the assessed risk. Number 400. Audit consideration related to an entity that use a service organization. Number 450. Evaluation of the errors identified during the realization of the audit. Number 500. Evidence of audit. Number 501. Audit evidence specific consideration for certain area. Number 505. External confirmations. Number 510. Initial audit order opening balance. Number 520. Analytical procedures. Number 530. Audit sampling. Number 540. Audit of accounting estimates including those of fair value and the related information to discloses. Number 505. Related parties. And number 560, that is events after the closure. Number 570. Company in operation. Number 580. Graded statement. Number 600. Special consideration state audit financial groups, including the work of the auditors of the components. Number 610. Use of the work of the internal auditors. Number 620. Use of the work of an auditor expert. Number 700. Formation of the opinion and issuance of the report of audit on the financial statement. Number 705. Modified opinion in the report used by an auditor independent. Number 706. Paragraph of emphasis and paragraphs and other uses in the report used by an independent auditor. Number 710. Comparative information. Figure responding to previous period and financial statement. Number 720. Auditor responsibility with respect to the other information, including in the document containing the audited financial statement.
Well, that was our exposition. We expect that was for utility and that you like it. So thanks so very much.